Yo guys, what's going on? Life of Rio here, and let's go ahead and jump into episode 102 of Dragon Ball Super. Let's go ahead and break this episode down. Now, what we're going to start off with is Sailor Moon Blue on the left, Sailor Moon Pink in the middle, and Sailor Moon Yellow on the right. That's how I'm going to describe them to you guys in this episode. Now, the thing about this one is, it started out as a very weak filler type episode. It started out very weak, I'm not gonna lie. Some real like kitty type stuff was going on with all these hearts and love. I was not here for this. But it actually turned out pretty decent after 17 got involved. Now, as those three Sailor Moon warriors was actually, putting their justice poses and everything together to do a transformation, 17 saw an opening because Goku and everybody else in the tournament was watching the transformation. 17 actually shot a ki blast in there, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a very funny little scene. Goku even went and asked him why would he do something like that. They were just about to transform, and Toppo and everybody ran over there to 17 and tell him that you never interrupt the transformation. So I thought it was very comical, very funny. Here's where you had Jiren after the transformation with Sailor Moon Pink, which is Bree. She was shooting a whole bunch of hearts that had like an aroma and everything going to it. I guess the aroma did something towards the fighters, and it was actually having some destructive force behind it. So, it was a lot of attacks going on. She was completely taking over the tournament battleground. So with that being said, Jiren shot it off just completely like, the Fonzie of Warframe that he is, the really Mr. Cool guy. Now, in a lot of scenes that happened, this filler type episode, on how I call it, half filler, half action, 17 really brought it to life with Sailor Moon Blue, which is the one that goes wild with, the wolf type of abilities. Before I even go any deeper, this scene right here with Frieza looked amazing. Frieza was already saying what a disgusting smell, because what she was shooting at is an aroma of love to make you, I guess, feel love. And Frieza's not with all of that. Frieza's a thug out here in these streets. He's not really trying to hear all that. Now, the other thing that goes into this one is Vegeta fighting Sailor Moon Pink. Now, which is the one that's in the intro of they always showing Vegeta fighting her, which I don't like. It kind of just goes against Vegeta's character completely, because Vegeta needs to be fighting the really strong, awesome characters, not like these girls and everything else like that. She seems to be kind of, powerful and things like that, but Vegeta had that little scene to where he, she was rolling at him and he was about to punch her in the face, and he just saw her face and he was like disgusted, and so he completely got out the way. So I thought that was hilarious. But the star of this episode, which is going to be 17 and Sailor Moon Blue, that was the vocal point of this episode, was to show those two, and 17 really came to life. Now, Sailor Moon Blue is really actually cool. The way she was using the environment, bouncing off, moving extremely fast. She was landing in blows on 17, but 17 was basically taking the hits just so he could learn her fighting patterns. So I thought it was very, very awesome. Now, 17 really came to life when he was showing his abilities. And just the thing about 17, he has that real serious look about him to where he really pays attention and he's not really joking and things like that. He has that like Vegeta type of personality, and I love personalities like that in anime, and that's why 17 and Vegeta are my top two. But Vegeta is always number one, but 17 is really awesome with his personality and the way how he goes out and fights. So the fight is going in, she's getting in a lot of blows on 17. 17 actually gets serious, and after he got serious, it was just over after that. Now, he created this really giant orb of light energy outside of the ring on the Tournament of Power, and he's standing on it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a very freaking amazing scene. And as she's rushing him, he completely set her up, because he was saying that her abilities and her fighting style, he had to pay attention to it, and while he had to pay attention to it, had to study on how to beat her. And he took her out pretty quick without really not wasting any effort. While they were fighting, she thought she was wearing him down, not knowing that he's an android. That's why he was saying that he's pretty confident in his stamina. Now, overall, what I would give the episode, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. A 6.5 out of 10. The animation was fine. Just the start, half of the episode was just completely, I mean, you really just have to love Super to just watch through the first half of the episode to really get to the really good part, which was 17 versus Sailor Moon Blue. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Overall, I consider it a filler just to get up to the next part. Now, as we see in the next part, it's actually going to be focused on Gohan, which is what I'm really excited to see. A couple Universe 7 warriors, actually, the different ones, are actually being showcased a little bit more, so that's awesome. Now, these Universe 2 warriors was actually pretty good. I don't really have much bad to say about them. The yellow one, Sailor Moon Yellow, while she was fighting Goku with the faster she punched, The faster she punched, the more powerful and harder her strikes got. And she punched so fast that she created ki blast. And she kind of reminded me like of kind of like an ancient type of like Neji type of feel to her, to where she was doing like gentle fist, to where she was hitting so fast. And basically what happened is that she had a little ki blast instance to where she was shooting all these ki blasts at Goku from punching so fast. And what happened is that Goku was knocking them all away, and then one came out and it looked like she could just control the energy of the ki blast, stopped it right away, kind of like a Hell Zone grenade. And so I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, overall, for them to be basically for my personality on how I look at them, I don't. They're not my type of characters. They're really not my type of characters. But as far as filler characters, I think they were pretty cool. As far as filler characters, it wasn't too bad. So let me know what you guys think about the episode. Let me know what you guys actually think about Sailor Moon Blue and 17's fight, because I thought that was the best part of the freaking episode. I thought that part was really, really good. Now let me know what you guys are thinking about the upcoming episode as well. I'll be having a video coming up on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give the video a like if you enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel.